All right, as some of you know, I'm a nerd with many things, and one of them is something called alternative movie print collecting, or AMP collecting. And what that is independent artists have their own take on a movie's poster, right? You'll see the marquees on the side of the theaters when the movies are showing. They take that template and they add their own spin to it, or they just do something completely different that kind of captures the essence of the film and in their own way, in their own style, with however they want to do it. And these are typically created as screen prints and then sold in editions of somewhere between 10 and 300 or 400 in any given edition. And sometimes they have a regular and a variant, sometimes they have multiple variants, and they do all kinds of fun things with them, with textures, with foils. Some of them have UV reflected stuff, glow in the dark stuff. It's a whole thing, right? So in any case, here's an example of one. This is actually the variant of Laurent Durieux's take on Drive. So you see it's got the hammer as the gear shift, as the hammer was, a prominent feature in the movie. And Laurent Durieux has a very stylized, a very clean way of capturing movies, and the line work that he has is just very emblematic of Laurent Durieux. And this one I recently got, so this was purchased months ago. They have to print them, it's a whole process, and they send them to you in these tubes. Unfortunately, as you can see, there was some damage on the tube here. So when it arrived, it was actually damaged. So you can get a look at that. It had some creases down the center of the print itself. What happens when you receive a damaged print from the gallery? It's actually pretty simple. You take photos of the damage, you take photos of the tube and the label, and they actually ask you to rip up the print, send them photos that you ripped it up, and they're going to send me a new one. And again, these are limited editions. So this is number 126 out of 275. So when I rip this up, they're actually going to send me back number 126 again. But again, I have to show that this print was destroyed. So here you go. Actually gonna just rip it right down the middle. So that's what you have to do when you receive a damaged print. It feels wrong to rip up a print, to rip up art like that, but that's the procedure, and they actually print extras just for this sort of situation. So I'll probably receive mine next week, and I'll probably show a copy of a good unblemished print.